What's good, y'all? Let's talk about the word of the day. Philippians 2, verse 13 reads, "For God is working in you, giving you the desire and the power to do what pleases Him." And if you go back in the beginning of this chapter, it talks about having the attitude of Christ. So Christ is basically saying, and from verse 1 to 11, He's saying, if you love me, then you should be following my word. You should be following my word. And what His word is saying is to agree wholeheartedly with each other and love one another, which means even your enemies, loving your enemies, and to not be selfish. Don't try to impress others. Be humble, thinking of others as better than yourselves. And that's verse 2 and 3. And then if you continue to verse 12, is where verse 12 through verses 18 is where it talks about shining brightly for Him. And that's what verse 13 says, is for God is working in you, giving you the desire and power to do what pleases Him. And then the verse after that reads, do everything without complaining and arguing, so that no one can criticize you. Live clean, innocent lives as children of God, shining bright lights in a world full of crooked and perverse people. So, I mean, it's pretty clear as day. Like, Christ wants you to not only obey Him, but He wants you to live wholeheartedly. He doesn't want you to just, like, people, you know how you can talk the talk, you don't walk the walk. Like, you might know what He's saying, but are you really living it out? And that's what God is saying here. He wants us to live it out. He wants us to actually, He wants us to be His disciples by spreading the gospel, right? Doing His will and doing what we are passionate about through Him, for Him. You know what I'm saying? And that could be literally through anything, through sports, through music, through literally anything that you are passionate about, through art, like drawing, like anime, like literally anything that you do, anything that you are passionate about, do it for Him, and spread the gospel through what you're passionate about. You can spread the gospel through art. You can spread the gospel through music. You can spread the gospel through anything that you are really passionate about. And if you read verse 14, again, like I said, like it says, do everything without complaining and arguing, so that no one can criticize you. Because people will criticize you, and people will hate you for doing what you do. It's just a fact. They're gonna hate you. Some people hate you just for no reason. But at the end of the day, you still have to love them. And honestly, you really haven't even got to pay attention to them. Just love them, because Jesus loves them too, and move on. Verse 17 reads, "But I will rejoice even if I lose my life, pouring it out like a liquid offering to God. Just like your faithful service is an offering to God. And I want all of you to share that joy." And verse 18 continues to say, yes, you should rejoice, and I will share your joy. So when you're sharing joy, right? What is sharing joy? Like I said, being passionate, doing what you're passionate about through Him, for Him. Because if you do that, it can make an impact for others. It'll make nothing but it'll make nothing else but a good impact to others. But yeah, I kind of just wanted to go over those verses real quick. Y'all have a good day.